forgot to make a video yesterday. Well, no, I didn't forget. I just didn't want to, considering I got home at 11. That was fun. Today we got out at 8, which is early for us by quite a bit. Yeah, that was nice. I was incredibly tired yesterday because not only did I go to rehearsal, we had our first, rehearsal, we had our first run through yesterday. It was kind of like a dress rehearsal, only without the hairdos and the stage makeup. But everything, and also our costume designer still hasn't made, made a ball gown for me and a few other girls in the ballroom scene. We're doing Cinderella, so the ball scene is pretty pivotal, and I don't have a ball gown yet, so I've just been using my, town wear that I wear in the beginning when I'm just out and about shopping. I'm in the ensemble. I'm just a townsperson. I don't have a name. So it's not that catastrophic. Well, actually, I do have a name. Our director, Abby, told us to make up names for our characters. And I named my character, Renata Poisson, because, well, they're in France. And she told us to come up with a French name. And Renata Poisson was a character in an episode of Doctor Who, so I figured I'd just steal the name. And we had to make up character facts. So I'm an old lady who's trying to get her youth back and envies other people's youth. Which is hard to get across when your lines consist of why shouldn't he propose to me, and the prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. But, I don't know, I think I'm pretty good at it. I mean, whatever. Muffy left a comment last week. Yeah, this is an anglerfish. I'm just going to, It's my brother's. You made this for an art project, right? Yeah. My brother's sitting right next to me. I'm supposed to be helping him with social studies, but I don't know anything that he's learning. Which is bad, considering I learned it last year. But, yeah, he made an anglerfish for an art project in, 5th grade? 5th grade, yeah. And it scared me when he first made it. But now that I just associate anglerfish with Hank Green, it's kind of adorable now. Except I still feel like it's gonna eat me. Not me, just maybe, my hand. Because that's all that can fit inside it. But yeah, yesterday, I was particularly tired because I had rehearsal till 11. Well, till 10:30, but I got home at 11. And during the school day, I didn't actually go to school because I was at the GLBT conference with my with my school's gay straight alliance, because that's what we do. It was the 2nd annual conference, and it was actually a lot of fun. It was kind of like a gay Comic-Con, except without the celebrities, and we had discussions instead of panels. Well, we didn't really have much of a discussion, except for the last one. The last one was cool, in which we talked about how some celebrities say that they're gay allies, but they're actually totally not. Katy Perry, how she's like, oh, lol, I'm gonna write a song Firework and dedicate it to the Trevor Project. That's cool. And yet she has the song You're So Gay, in which she says, you should hang yourself with your H&M scarf while jacking off listening to Mozart. You're so gay and you don't even like boys. Which, is not the most gay-friendly, humane song. And then, doesn't she at one point in the music video? I don't know if it was her or Kesha, but at one point, it might be Kesha, in a song that she dedicated to the gay community. She, jumps off a building, and it looks like she's committing suicide. And this came out, right after that string of gay suicides. But instead, she jumps off a building and just starts crowd surfing. And because this came out like 3 days after, I think after one of the many gay suicides that happened in September and October, it came out like 3 days after one of those, and she was like, "Oh, this is for the gays," and it's just really disrespectful and awful. So we talked about how she, Kesha, and Katy Perry, who I've never really liked. I kissed a girl is essentially, hey, lesbianism is something that straight girls do when they're bored and they want to titillate straight men. And Lady Gaga, which I was really surprised by, that they said that she wasn't an ally, but some of the stuff that happened surprised me that they said. I think that some of it they read into a little bit too much. Which, like, when I say that somebody's reading into something too much, you know they are. Because in an interview, when she was asked to address rumors that she was a male to female transgender, she said, "I really am a lady." And they thought that her use of really sort of like negated how male to female transgenders would be ladies, you know. And then she talked about, like, oh, my vagina is offended. Which, it makes sense. I can see why transgenders would think that that was offensive. Like, you're only a lady if you have a vagina. Of course, a lot of male to female transgenders who are fine with their penises would be incredibly offended. I think that she was more ableist, though. In it might have been the paparazzi video in which she's in a wheelchair and, like, with a bedazzled neck brace. And then she just gets out of the wheelchair and onto, like, these crutches and starts dancing. Which I think actually happened in an episode of Glee. I'm gonna have to ponder this.